again. And you can call me salty about it. You can call me a hater. But I stick up for my boys, and I hope you guys do too. But he should have called out Merab and did the right thing. I think it's kind of ridiculous for him to say, Dana, get the jet to Spain. Like, what are you talking about, dude? You defended the belt against a guy who wasn't even ranked in the top 5. They moved him up to the top 5 to make it look like it was better, like he fought a top 5 opponent. How did Cheeto move up in the ranking? Who did he beat to move up in the ranking? He just barely beat Pedro Munoz. There's been another title fight, and I don't want to say names. There's been another title fight where a guy wanted to avenge his loss, and the guy was ranked like in the top 15, and he won. But it's just one of those things where, yeah, you won, but it would be nice to fight the guy who's next in line. So that's the only thing that I feel a little bit awkward about, because I'm like, yeah, you won, but you won against a guy that we were all expecting you to beat. So as a champion, it's hard for me to put a lot of stock in that, because I just can't respect it as much. I do respect you win. Yeah, you go in there with anybody. It takes balls.
That time we talking a little bit. I told him, hey, I hear you talk about me like very good. Thanks so much. I hope we're gonna fight. He said too. I respect you, brother. Like I hope. He said, I hope we're gonna do like Khabib Conor, second like rematch like this something. And like, you know, before this he said he gonna fight with me, but we're gonna see. It's I hope, you know, sometimes just talking very easy, and when time's coming, some people doing different choice, you know, like even right now he talking about Ilia Tapuria, you know. For me it's not make sense, and Ilia gonna maybe kill this guy, I think, because he too big, and right now Ilia too dangerous for him, I think.
Cheeto started to hunker, and then you get the knee from hell that O'Malley landed on Cheeto. Oh! Cheeto started to hunker, or he fainted at him, started to see this happening, and just went boom, and like absolutely broke the guy's orbital. Like Cheeto might be in surgery this week, getting plates put in his face because of that knee. So I'm actually really surprised that he was even able to last the rest of the round, because that must have really sucked, getting hit in that like broken spot over and over and over again.
Like how many years he waiting for this fight. Every night he go to the bed and have dream, I will fight with Conor McGregor. Man, you're not young. You have chance to fight someone, make money, and after you can fight with Conor again. Because what happened? He already lose last fight. Lose one more time, make money, and go to fight. Maybe if you lose again, Conor see his fight and he think, oh, okay, I can beat this guy.
Final de treino de boxe, treino do Lari e do Edson. Cheguei agora já, hein?
I want to fight always, but my chin is 네 옛날 같지 않대. 지금 젊었을 때처럼 이제 내가 몸이 바디가 튼튼하지 않다고.
Yeah, he still wants to fight, honestly, but he just feel like his chin is kind of gone, and once it's gone, it doesn't come back.
I feel
My plan is to fight Juliana next, but who knows? I am pretty sure Juliana will definitely be the next opponent, but you never know with UFC. So, I mean, you have UFC 300 coming up with Kayla and Holly, so we'll see what comes about. You have Kayla Harrison with a huge name, Holly Holm. You never know what UFC is going to want to do, so just depending on that fight, but we'll see. I love challenges. Everybody brings a different challenge to the table, so I'm not opposed to any fight.
So, my favorite fighters, Nate Diaz, Dominic Cruz, and Israel Adesanya. But now, I always want to say MVP, but MVP wasn't in UFC and I wasn't sure about the talent. But after he did what he did to the homie, man, you know what I mean? I gotta give him his props and hey, welcome to the list of my favorite fighters. Izzy, DC, as in Dominic Cruz, and Nate Diaz, and now MVP.
This thing is going to look terrible on TV. You think this thing is going to draw more than Mike versus Roy? You think this thing is going to draw more than Fury versus Francis? It's going to look ridiculous in an 80,000 seat arena. And what would be the reason that they're boxing? Money. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we understand that. That doesn't work. It's a flop. It's a flop. Lloyd and Connor in the fight capital of the world did less than 12,000 tickets. Come on, man. In Texas? Come on.
In some tragic news, former UFC fighter and Hall of Famer Mark Coleman was airlifted to a hospital on Wednesday after saving his parents from a house fire in Ohio this week. According to Coleman's daughter, the fire broke out in the kitchen of the family's house at 4 a.m. on Tuesday, and the former champion was awakened by the barking of the family's dog, Hammer. After receiving an alert from his pet, Coleman immediately came to the aid of his parents. He first saved his father and then his mother, but was unable to evacuate his beloved pet dog from the burning house. Therefore, he again entered the house but failed in his attempt to rescue Hammer, who tragically died at the spot. Coleman suffered extreme smoke inhalation during the rescue. According to his manager Michael DiSabato, Coleman is under intensive care as his condition remains critical.
Oh, look who's here.
I don't go straight. I didn't do an appearance.
What?
And then she did an appearance. I'm the happiest man in the world. I swear to God, I'm so lucky. I can't believe my parents are alive. You should be here. I had to make a decision once. Because I got out of my room and went to the door and it was already horrible. I couldn't breathe. I almost had to go outside. And I went back and got him. I can't believe it. I got him, but I couldn't find Hammer.
Open your mouth. Let me suction that out, okay?
Shout out Mark Coleman, man. He's talking with his family. He's happy. That's great, man. Shout out Mark Coleman, bro. A true fighter.
Fala, Coleman. Passando aqui pra te desejar toda a sorte do mundo pra ti aí. Logo, logo tu tá bem melhor, tá bom? Pô, um admirador seu aqui. Obrigado por todo o carinho que você tem comigo. E eu tô aqui em oração pra que tudo dê certo na tua vida e logo, logo você esteja em casa com a sua família. Beijão no coração, meu amigo.
I believe Coleman has the heart and strength to overcome anything that you throw at him. I can't imagine anything that you could put in front of him that he couldn't overcome.